Today we're gonna be just doing a bit of just chatting really. We're just gonna do a bit of yapping about shit. I have no idea what I was gonna stream today, by the way, because last week we did Sims Monday, the Cabernet demo on Wednesday, and then Chaos Craft on Thursday, and then on Sunday we finished Cube Escape. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to do the Cube Escape achievement hunting stream today because I was like, I can't be fucked, I can't be arsed. Let's be honest. And I was maybe thinking of doing another Haunt the House stream, trying to get that last achievement. But again, I can't be. I was like, no, I don't really want to stream that. And I was thinking maybe we play a bit of Minecraft. Maybe we play a bit on Hypixel. Or we play like a bit of Sims or something. And I was just like, nah. I didn't really know why I wanted to stream. Because I wanted to do like something that like wouldn't take me that long to stream. Like play a game that would be like condensed to one stream, if that makes sense. Like maybe a 2-3 hour game. But like I don't really have any games that I want to replay. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to buy another game right now, because next week and the week after I'll only be streaming twice a week. So so that's like 4 streams over the next 2 weeks. So 2 of those streams will be dedicated to Chaos Craft and Sims, and then I think maybe this Sunday I'll do the Cube Escape achievement hunting stream, but I don't know yet. So either this week or over the next 2 weeks I'll do achievement hunting. And then I kind of want to start another game, or maybe we could start Stardew with Sage, or like do a Stardew save file on Sunday. I'll have to talk to Sage about it and see like if the both of us are like free, or like when is like the best for us to do like a consistent like Stardew stream together, because I know that they're currently doing like a lot on Essence SMP at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to see like when our like schedules line up and that. Like if we can't get it to where we can do a co-op Stardew stream, now I'll just do my own like Stardew world and my own solo Stardew world like on Sundays. So yeah, or either Sundays or Wednesdays. Probably Sundays, what I'm thinking of. So yeah. And yeah. I do think also I'm not sure what the next another game that I want to like play off my wish list is, cause I've been trying to do it where like I like introduce and play another game like each month or so. So for example, January, what was January? I am gonna have a look at my YouTube playlist, because we played Unpacking Thank Goodness You're Here, and then we've just done Cube Escape Paradox. Did we do another did we do another Rusty Lake game in at some point? So so obviously we'll still have Chaos Craft and Sims going on. What else? And then we've just finished the Cube Escape collection. Okay. What was last month? So what was March's? We did Super Dark Deception. Wait, was that January? Super Dark Deception wasn't. Super Dark wasn't January. March was March. Thank goodness you're here. Then Gullish Hair was in March. And then, because I did that at the start of March, and then I started Cube Escape Collection like end of March. And then February was like end of February, like start like end of January, start of February was Super Dark Deception. When did we stream Unpacking? Was that before? That was probably before Super Dark Deception. Yeah, so that we played Unpacking. Unpacking was in January. Super Dark was in February. And then March was Thank Goodness You're Here. And then April is Cube Escape Collection. So yeah. Wait a second, Cry's just messaged me. In our little group chat. Okay. I'll be a second, chat. I'll be a second. Okay, so yeah, I want to try and do play like a new game like every month or so. I mean, okay, so we'll have Stardew for a fucking while because I'm not a fucking speedrunner. So with Stardew, I'll probably play like some shorter games in the months when we're playing Stardew. So, oh wait, no, we'll be playing Stardew mainly for the summer. So that's 4 streams a week. 2 streams will be Sims and Chaoscraft. And then another stream we Stardew. So we could dedicate, and plus I have like 3-4 months off, so I could dedicate quite a few streams to different games, like some shorter games. Like for example, we could play I know the Henry Stickmin collection and I think Untitled Goose Game aren't that long, and then we could probably play Cabernet and other stuff as well. So yeah. I'll be a second, chat. I'll be a second. But yeah, we could probably play quite a few kind of shorter games in the summer as well. But yeah, so, and I think when it's back to the school year, and if we're still playing Stardew by then, if we've not gone perfection by then, what we'll probably do is probably every month try and catch up on rusty late games every month or so. because those aren't usually too long. I mean, we just did the Cube Escape collection, but if you think about it, on on our other streams, like on our other Rusty Lake games, if we disregard the Cube Escape collection, and again, that's a collection of Rusty Lake games, right? Of like levels or whatever. On our other like Rusty Lake streams, Underground Blossom. So we did Underground Blossom, Cube Escape Paradox, and what was the other one? Samsara Room. Samsara Room and Underground Blossom both took one stream each, and then Cube Escape Paradox took 2 streams. But honestly, I could have done it in 1 stream, but it's like I kind of just wanted to do 1 chapter a stream. So yeah. The Rusty Lake games are like pretty short. They're usually like 3-ish hours long, but you get a lot. You get like, and they are pretty cheap, so I could probably just in the academic year, if we're still streaming Stardew, so by September, like by the end of September, start of October, if we're still streaming Stardew, then every month that we're still playing Stardew, then I could just do a Rusty Lake game. But yeah, back onto what I was originally talking about. Like every month I want to try and like introduce and play a new game besides I think Minecraft and Sims, and like the other games we play as well. But like the other games we play, like Dark Deception, Monsters and Mortals, which I still need to mess around with my encoding stuff for OBS, and like, you know, Roblox, and what else we've got that's on like the currently playing list. So we've got Chaos Craft, the creator server, Sims 4, Sticky Business. I don't know if there is going to be any more updates for Sticky Business, but I'm keeping it on there for now because I don't know if there is going to be more updates or more DLCs for Sticky Business. So yeah, I'm keeping it on there for now. I do want to do a few more videos. Of just me doing like no commentary videos, playing through a few days of Sticky Business, you know, maybe doing like, come with me to like doing like an hour-long video of me just playing Sticky Business and like packing orders and shit, you know, stuff like that. Super Dark Deception, I'm just waiting on the other chapters being out. And then Dark Deception, Monsters and Mortals, Phasmo. Those games, I need to sort out my encoding software. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more Phasmophobia content. I have been wanting to do solo Phasmo content for a while, some solo Phasmo. But again, I need to sort out my encoding stuff and make sure that my PC can making sure that like the footage is like actually watchable, you know, because literally last time we streamed Phasmo was last summer, and it was when I think it was like the week before the Edge of Investigations collection came out, because I think it was when we were in like the middle of the 10 About Time Traveler case, which is at the end of Spirit of Justice. And I remember that we were literally playing Spirit of Justice right up until like the week before Edge of Investigations released. And I remember that that stream was just a fucking shit show. I'm glad the recording survived. But remember when we were playing, so we started stream early. We started at like 6, half 6 instead of like half 8. And I played when we were playing a bit of Turnabout Time Traveler, I think my internet went down, right? I just destroyed stream, or like my bitrate went down. And it just destroyed stream. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Luckily the recording survived. And then when we moved on to Phasmophobia with Ollie and Jem, I think Jem joined us as well. And that, literally, I remember the stream just being like, the stream was very laggy, and I remember we went on to the new map. I think it's like the lighthouse map or something. I don't know. I don't remember the Phasmophobia maps. Literally, me and Ollie just clipped through the floor, and Jem was the only one that like survived. And I think that was mainly because we were streaming. Me and Ollie were streaming at the time, and Jem wasn't. So yeah. And then my Roblox streams are usually fine. There is like maybe a bit of lag if you're playing like Dress to Impress or something, but like I just need to wait for it to load. Basically, I just need to wait for Roblox to load for stream before actually playing it on stream. Haunted House Terror Town. That is only because Haunted House Terror Town is only because we've got one last achievement to get, and that is it. And then we're done with Haunted House Terror Town. I'm not touching that game for a while, unless I want to get like all the like S ranks for the stages. Should that be a stream? Should that be a stream for us to get like all S ranks on the stages? I don't know what qualifies for S rank on Haunted House. I think it's just like you have to meet. I think it's mainly the time thing that gets me. So I have to go like super quick and speedrun it. So speedrun the levels. So yeah. And then Escape Simulator. I enjoy Escape Simulator. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe wait until another like 3 DLC comes out, or maybe I'll buy one of the paid DLCs for Escape Simulator and then stream it. Maybe I'm not sure yet because I don't play Escape Simulator often. So yeah. And then there's Dark Deception, which is on hold because it's mainly it's mainly an encoding thing. Same with Monsters and Mortals. I need to sort out my encoding thing for OBS, and I want to get like the next 2 stages done soon, before they do their next, like before there is like the next like graphical update, because Glowstick are continuously updating the graphics on Dark Deception. So yeah. And then there's the Lego Ninjago movie game, which it keeps crashing on me. Like I think I haven't tried it. I haven't tried playing it in a while, but every time I try playing it, it crashes after like 20 minutes. So I don't want to. It crashes after like 10-20 minutes because it doesn't like me like tabbing out. So yeah. I mean, I might just record it and then like maybe do a bit of commentary over it, but I'm not sure. Just like me recording, like trying to get like every last bit. I'm not sure though. So yeah. And we've actually played quite a lot on stream. We've done GeoGuessr, Hermitcraft GeoGuessr, Friv, Bin Weevils, Boomstar Planet, Club Penguin Rewritten, done a ton of tier lists. Ninjago Iceberg, which we did a while ago. We also did the Ninjago timeline and then like the Ninjago family tree. I have completely abandoned the Ninjago timeline. We started that like 3 years ago, and I have just abandoned that. I am not fucking picking that up again. I'm not fucking picking up Ninjago timeline again. So yeah, I can't be fucked. It's just I just can't be arsed. I mean, maybe in the future. Okay, no, that is a fucking lie. I was gonna say maybe in the future I'll do a Ninjago timeline video, but like that's not gonna fucking happen. And then we had Minecraft SMPs. So we had the CT SMP, Chaos Tour SMP. Then we had Oswick season, both Oswick seasons. Then we also had a few horror games. So we had the Rusty Lake games. So Samsarum, Cube Escape Paradox, Underground Blossom, Cube Escape Collection. The only reason I haven't, the only reason I put Cube Escape Collection in my previously played, rather than currently played, is because unlike Haunting the House, there's not a lot more content I can do with Cube Escape Collection other than the achievement hunting streams. With Haunting the House Terror Town, I can do a bit more content by like trying to get the S ranks and stuff, you know. But like with Cube Escape Collection, it's just like I might as well put it there because we've only got like a few more streams to do because we've got achievement hunting. So yeah, and I can just like bring up a walkthrough on my other monitor to be like, hey, this is the this is what where the achievements are. I can just quickly grab those from each stage. So yeah, and then we also streamed Dark, which I have been wanting to replay for like ever. I've been wanting to replay it like for like the past year, and I've just like been like, oh, replay it at some point. Never replays it. So yeah, I do want to replay it at some point, but when will that be? I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't put Alex Manos Returns on here. There's a lot I didn't put the previously played. I didn't put Alex Manos Returns on the previously played. I forgot about that. I love playing Alice Madness. Alice Madness Returns. I'm also gonna put Ninjago timeline left unfinished. And then Ninjago family trees, which is like outdated, but like whatever. And then also did Little Miss Fortune and Franbo like 2-3 years ago. I can't remember when we did each one. I think, yeah, but I think it was like 2-3 years ago, 2023-ish, that we did Little Miss Fortune and Franbo. Those are good fucking games, honestly. Great fucking games. And I think Little Miss Fortune was like the first game that I did an achievement hunting stream for. And then we did it for Franbo, and then we started doing it for like other games as well that like had Steam achievements. And then we did that one crab game stream, and then like those people, and then I didn't realize it had like in-game voice chat, and I was just like, and then just some random people started talking to us, and I was just like, yeah, I can't remember what they said, but I was just like, yeah, I'm going. And then we just played The Sims and Terraria for the rest of the stream. I haven't put Terraria on here either. I'm gonna put that on the occasionally. Currently playing occasionally. There's quite a few games I have forgotten because it's not like I'm not gonna not play Terraria ever again. It's just like I go, you know how people have a 2-week Minecraft phase? I go into a 2-week Terraria phase. Yeah, I haven't played. When was the last time I played Terraria? It's been a while. I should play Terraria more. I think I'm gonna play it more during the summer. I think now it's like, oh, I'm just gonna play Terraria more in the summer. I should do a Terraria playthrough at some point. I'd say that last time I tried to do a Terraria playthrough, I did like what, 2 Terraria streams, like 2 or 3 Terraria streams, and then abandoned that save file. So yeah, where's my Terraria? Where's Terraria on my Steam? Terraria. There it is. Last played January 20th. Yeah, it's been a while, and I to be fair, I have like half the achievements. I have 59 out of 115 achievements. So yeah, I should play. I think with Terraria though, it slightly overwhelms me. There's just like a lot of stuff, and I don't understand how the game works. It's like how people, I bet it feels like how people who have just gotten Minecraft will feel, because there's a lot of stuff in Minecraft now. Like when I started playing Minecraft, when I was about 7 or 8. It was like not too long before 1.7 released. It was probably a few months before 1.7 released. So that was about 2013-ish, I would say, that I started playing Minecraft. And now, 12 years later, oh my god, 12 years later, Jesus Christ. 12 years later, it's like a whole much more, there's like a lot more stuff here. And I would not even know where to begin with Minecraft. So yeah. We did Among Us back in the day. Probably we're not going to play Among Us again. I deleted it off my computer. I mean, I'd never say never, but like also, when am I ever going to play, whenever am I going to play Among Us again? Oh, you know what we haven't put on there? Oh wait, we have. I was going to say I didn't put Townscaper on there, but I put it in the previously played. Just because I feel like Townscaper, that is like, I only really play that on, I only really put that on YouTube. I don't really stream it anymore. So yeah, Townscaper is only really a, like, doing no commentary video on YouTube every so often. I play it every once in a while for about 10 or so minutes, like 5-10 minutes, but not really too often. So yeah. We also did the Ace Attorney games, except Leighton versus Riot. I really want to play Leighton versus Riot, but the thing is, again, it hasn't had a like Steam port like the other Ace Attorney games have, right? And again, I've talked about this before, but like, I don't want to shell out on a capture card and the game as well just to stream it. Like, sure, I do have quite a few other games on my DS as well that I could stream, like Yokai Watch, Pokemon Moon, Animal Crossing, Tomodachi Life, Happy Home Designer. What else do I have I could stream? I have a few other games as well for my DS. But like, do I want to do DS streams? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if I want to do like DS streams. So yeah. I mean, I barely got my DS now anyways. I barely play on it anymore, which is a shame. I really need to finish Pokemon Moon, because every time I get to like the Elite Four, whatever it is in that game, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. I keep getting beat by them, and I haven't properly beaten the game yet. So yeah, I do need to finish that game. We also did In Space with Markiplier, a High Speed Markiplier, and a Date with Markiplier, like 3 years ago. And then we started Genshin Impact, but I haven't finished it yet. I played it like 2021, 2022. But yeah, I haven't. I think I just like fell out of interest. I stopped being interested in playing Genshin, which is and then I just stopped playing it altogether. So yeah. We also did Unpacking, Thank There's Your Hair, which we loved. Legos Builder's Journey. I played like ages ago, and I just didn't finish it. And I was just like, okay, I don't want to go back and play it now. And I was just like, I think with Legos Builder's Journey, it was just like, with Lego Builder's Journey, it was like, oh, I played it for like a one-off stream. Do I really want to make it into a whole series? And I was just like, no, that Lego Builder's Journey was just like a one-off stream. And then Raid Shadow Legends, I took a Stream Element sponsor without even really gauging how large my audience was, because this was like 2 years ago, I think, and I didn't really have that many viewers 3 years ago. So yeah, I wouldn't even take a sponsor now, really, because I don't really have that much big of an audience. So yeah, and then we also, again, Townscape. So yeah, and then plan to play the Little Nightmares games, because I find them. I've always been kind of intrigued by the Little Nightmares lore. I've watched like a few gameplay videos of Little Nightmares. I think I've watched a few of Spanky streams when he's played Little Nightmares. I think we've rated Spanky actually when he's been playing Little Nightmares. I listened to the like audio series, the podcast, whatever it was, that was released like last year or like the year before, like a year or two ago. Yeah, I've always been kind of like intrigued by the Little Nightmares lore, and I've been like slightly intentionally like not really spoiling myself. Okay, that's a lie. I've been spoiling myself on what the story on Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2 is, but I haven't really followed the development of like the story of Little Nightmares 3. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanna play them. I really wanna look into the lore and like find out the lore of Little Nightmares 3 for myself and play it. So yeah. Plastic Duck Simulator. This is a game that I got introduced to by Sugar Daisies. She streamed it like 2 years ago at this point. Cause she stopped streaming last year. Like almost an entire year ago. She stopped streaming May last year, and but when she was really consistently streaming back in 2023, she played a lot of Plastic Duck Simulator, and it looked kind of fun. And I was like, I just want the ducks. I want the ducks. So yeah. Good Pizza, Great Pizza. This is a game that I have played on my iPad, and I haven't really gotten that far, so I don't really know the story of Good Pizza, Great Pizza, but yeah, I should stream it so that I can actually like consistently keep up with the story. Because the thing is with it, I will play it for like a few weeks, delete it off my get bored, delete it off my iPad, and then re-download it. So yeah, I just want to stream it so that I can actually be like, you know what, let's actually put time into this and play it. So yeah. And then the Henry Stickmin collection. This was really popular like in the mid 2010s, like 2015, 2016. 2016, yeah, like 2016, 2017. Like the mid 2010s. And I've always like wanted to play it. I think the Henry Stickmin games used to be like on a website, just like with Riddle School and stuff. What happened to Riddle School? But yeah, there's a new thing on. There's like a collection on Steam now of the Henry Stickmin collection. Is Riddle School? Is Riddle School on Steam? Wait a minute. Oh wait, it's not on. It's on the Steam Workshop. But I think the original ones are on. I think they're on Newgrounds actually. I think Riddle School is on Newgrounds. But yeah, Henry Stickmin and Riddle School were like really popular in like the mid 2010s. So yeah, and I've just like been like, okay, these are games that are really popular. I've watched gameplay for them, and they look really like fun and silly and goofy, and I just want to play them. So yeah. More Rusty Lake games. We've already played a few. I Rusty Lake to me is like really fun confusion. I get confused by like the lore and the logic of the world, but that's what keeps me intrigued. Me trying to make sense of it and then continuously getting confused by it is what keeps me intrigued into Rusty Lake. So yeah. And then Sallyface. So I've had like a few people describe like from what I can like from what is like implied from like some TikTok posts like I've seen like I see occasionally, like I've seen occasionally over the past few years, is that like kind of Low Misfortune, Franbo, and then Sallyface are kind of like the big the big three of like kind of point and click kind of horror, I guess, like side scroller point and click horror. So yeah, and I've already played Low Misfortune and Franbo. I've seen a ton of people like loop like kind of group even Sallyface, Low Misfortune and Franbo together and kind of compare them. And so I've always wanted to like play Sallyface, you know. Stardew Valley, I've done one full like perfection run before with a few friends, and then we did a modded run, but we like kind of stopped doing it halfway through because it was just like the same as like what we were doing previously, just like with a few new characters, and like the map was bigger and it was a bit more difficult because of how big it was, like easier and difficult at the same time because the map was bigger, so it took us longer to get to places without horses, especially like in the early game. And I mean there was a lot more like hardwood available and stuff like that, like in the early game in like the forest and stuff, but like it was just more effort trying to get like all the heart stuff and relationships up and stuff like that. So yeah, I think when I do stream Stardew Valley, it's gonna be like a vanilla run, or I'm gonna have like a few like occasional few mods. Like I know there's a mod that I have downloaded. I think I have a file for it somewhere, where you can see how far off you are from like leveling up in like mining or foraging or whatever. So yeah. And then Cabernet, we did the demo last week, and go watch that VOD, by the way. Cabernet is such a fun game. I really enjoyed it, and probably one of my main reasons for playing it is because I really like Arbon as a character. Let me get up her character. Cabernet. I really like Arbon as a character. Let me just save the first image that pops up on Google. Oh fuck, did I save the wrong thing? I think I just saved a link address, not a image for some reason, or like an image link. Save image. There we go. Now it's saved as a PNG. And let me just image. Okay. Browse. Okay, this is Arbon. That the one on the right in the red is the one we play as, Lisa. And then that is Arbon, and she is my favorite character from the demo. I really enjoyed her character, and I just love her. Live, laugh, love Arbon. But yeah, Arbon is. I just really love Arbon as a character. I think she was just nice. She was just a nice character. I really liked her, and that's my main reason for wanting to play Cabernet, because of Arbon. Yeah, that's my main reason, just because I like the character that much. And then maybe, oh shit, and then maybe we play House. I've seen like some good thing. I've seen like a playthrough of House, and yeah, I really enjoyed watching the playthrough. I don't remember much of it though, so yeah. But I feel like House might be a fun game to play, but I'm not sure if I really want to play it or not, because it's been that long since I watched a playthrough of it. So yeah. And then Graveyard Keeper, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure whether I'm going to play it yet, because I think it really depends how long it takes us to play Stardew. The thing is though, with Graveyard Keeper, there's like a ton of DLCs that I want to play for it, that I just haven't touched or even looked into. I've played through one full run of the base game, which I might do one full run of like the base game and try and get a few more of the achievements, like trying to craft like a shit ton of like the potions and shit, and trying to get like how many fucking different food recipes, and like catching how many fucking fish. Trying to learn the fishing mechanics in Graveyard Keeper is a fucking piss take, but I am willing to learn how to fish in Graveyard Keeper. So yeah. And then Lego Brawls, I feel like Lego Brawls will just end up becoming like Roblox, where it's like I'll play it every so often, you know, but it won't become a regular thing, you know. So yeah. My webcam has been a dick. My webcam has been a fucking dickhead for like no reason, which is why I want to do. Also, I haven't really talked to him, but I've just been yapping for the past like 40 minutes on what I want to stream in the future. I haven't really talked about what we're gonna do this stream. So for the next like 20 minutes ish, for the next like 10-20 minutes, we're probably just gonna continue yapping, and then maybe for maybe a bit after the ad as well, we'll just do a bit of yapping, just to, you know, just keep yapping. And then for maybe like an hour or so, we'll do a bit of script writing, because I have a video that I want to do on Orphan Black, which is one of my favorite TV shows, and there's not really a lot of videos on it other than like funny moments of like Sarah's funniest moments, or like Allison being a bad bitch, or like edits of like Helena or some shit. You know, there's not really like a lot of like video essays. There's like two that I found. One I haven't watched in a while, and the other one is a fucking AI generated video. Like saying the only thing that is not AI generated is the fucking like visuals that they've probably just taken off Google. Like the voice is AI, I suspect the script is AI. Like I started watching that video because I was like, oh, I really like Orphan Black, and I see that there's another person that posted it. I'll put it in my watch later. And then when I started watching it later, it was fucking AI, and I was just like, okay, first of all, why make hello Brendan and Play, thank you for the raid, which is ranting about fucking AI and generative AI. But hello Scarlet Angel 2, welcome on in, how's your stream? Hello Brad, how you doing? How's your stream? How was it? How's your stream? Today I'm just doing a bit of yapping and shit. It looks good, just wrapped up Crocs, so all done. What was I gonna say? How did you enjoy it? How did you enjoy the Croc game? why I wanted to ask. My brain just doesn't stop brain some days, so yeah. How was it? I should probably keep my glasses on for a bit, even though I do need cleaning, but like I do need to also read chat. I enjoyed it. Man, it was a big part of my childhood. Oh yeah, you said the other day, didn't you, that it was like a big game from your childhood, didn't you? I'm glad you enjoyed it though. So yeah, thanks again for the raid. Today we're just rambling on about like stream stuff, what games I want to play in the future, and kind of what other content I plan to make. That's kind of it. There are a few things I want to just ramble on about that I've just done today. But like I feel like it's like a lot of streaming stuff and like content stuff is just like taking a large chunk of stream. So yeah. Thanks again, Brad, for the raid. I suck at content. I just forget all the time. Honestly, like I think that I'm good at content, and then it's like I think mainly for me it's like trying to remember to actually make sure I'm stocked up on content. Mainly YouTube shorts, because like plus I'm just not creative. I mean, I would say I'm a pretty like decently creative person. I'm just lazy. So yeah. So literally my YouTube shorts are just re-uploaded TikToks. And then a lot of my videos on my main channel are stream VODs or like clips from stream. So for example, like I usually try and do I have basically the two main types of clips I have, like the long form clips, so the ones that are like over like that are usually like at least a minute, but are usually like around 10 minutes long, like over 10 minutes long. And then there's the short clips that like are usually like 30 seconds or under, and that I post on shorts, like as normal YouTube videos, TikTok and Instagram. I literally like a lot of my videos are just clips and stream. Like for example, like when I did the Thank This Your Hair stream, I literally cut that up and was just like I cut that up into different videos and just like here's all the times I visited Big Ron in Thank This Your Hair. So yeah, I would say you don't really need to be too creative to make content. It's just like sometimes you can just like shove a bunch of clips onto YouTube and like get like decent views. So yeah, I also kind of suck at content that's like not stream related, not gonna lie. I think it's just I suck at editing like long form videos, because I can like stock up on TikToks easy peasy. But then like I still have 149 TikTok drafts. I usually stock up during like the summer break, so it's probably like a bit easier for me. I don't know if you have like a full-time job or not, but like it's probably a bit easier to me than like a lot of the people that we're in a Discord with, because I know a lot of people in the small streamer Discord have like a full-time job, so they can't really do the stock up on content during the summer thing. Like I still have videos from like the end of 2023, just because like I keep stocking up on like random videos during the summer. But I think my main problem is like edited long form videos. So yeah, because like I will get like 2 minutes into editing a video, like 5 minutes into editing a video, and I'd be like, okay, I'm done, and I'd go to play like Minecraft or something. Now I'm unemployed, I just play lots of RPGs and stuff, so not quite so TikTok friendly. Ah, okay, fair enough. I think, to be fair though, you and yeah, usually I end up just cutting it down and calling it a day. Yeah, I do that a lot as well. I do that a lot as well, just like cutting up random like clips and stuff as well. The ad is in 5 minutes as well. Can I speak today, please? The ad is in 5 minutes, by the way. But yeah, I think it's just me. I'm not very like motivated to like edit long form videos. Like short form, I can just easily do it. If my words are hard, yeah, words are very hard. This happens like every stream. I think the main problem with words is that I stream like around 7:30, like 8:30, like at least twice a week. And by then it's like I've like kind of, fuck's sake, I've kind of slightly switched off by then. So it's like, okay, can my brain, so like usually like half an hour before stream, I'm just like, can my brain just work, please? For like 2 hours, please. I feel like if I did stream earlier, I could stream for longer, but also, do I want to stream earlier? I don't know. I generally try stream 6 p.m-ish every week. That I feel like is a good time to start stream. That is like a decent time to start a stream. I wish that I started earlier, but usually it's like it gets to like 6 p.m. and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna stream in like 2 hours, and then when it gets to 2 hours later, I'm just like, yeah, I probably should have started earlier. So yes, yeah. Which I think I mentioned this. I think I mentioned it on last stream, like last week at some point. But I do, in the summer, I do want to do kind of morning streams to see if I'm just like generally more awake. Because I'm kind of more of a morning person than a night person. Like I used to be, like a few years ago, I used to be more of a night person. Because like I used to stay up later like a lot more, like probably a few years ago, and then it's kind of just shifted to me suddenly becoming more of a morning person. So yeah, I might end up just streaming sometimes in the mornings. So yeah, today I ended up starting later, but I didn't have much left to do anyways. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah. But yeah, I think I might end up streaming mornings sometimes during the summer when I don't really have a lot to do. So yeah, because I remember last year on Mondays I used to stream a bit earlier, and I remember like enjoying it. I remember it being fine mostly during the morning. I didn't really do morning streams last year. But I did do like streams at like 5, 6. So I did start streams sometimes at like 5 or 6. So yeah, I should probably try and do like streams like midday or like in the afternoon or in the morning more often. So yeah. And I feel late since I have insomnia, so I sleep in the day. You know what? That's fair enough. That's honestly fair enough. Yeah. I tend to I think now I tend to wake up like around when I'm like not in uni or like not in work or like not doing the morning shift at work. I tend to wake up at around like 8 or 9. So yeah, usually I feel like I like to start like a bit earlier if I can, because like usually by like the end of the day, usually around this time I'm a bit tired, which is why like my streams are generally just like a bit like just like chilled, bit calm, and usually why I tend to stream for like 2.5 hours, just over 2 hours. I probably would stream longer if I wasn't like, you know, so tired. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, back to what we were talking about before before we got raided. So let me just have a drink first. So I want to have I want to make a video on Orphan Black, which is what we're gonna do a bit of the script. I think we're gonna do a bit of the script later on in the stream, just maybe for like half an hour or so, like an hour, half an hour. But the ad is here. But yeah, I wanna do a video on Orphan Black, and there's literally like not a lot of video essays on Orphan Black that I can find. I remember really enjoying. The thing is, this is the problem though. This is the problem with me joining a fandom late, because like the fandom is dead pretty much. Like it's literally just me and one other mutual. That's like it. And there's like, but the thing is, there's no video essays. Didn't really, from what I can see, video essays didn't really become popular up until like the past probably like 5 years, probably the past 3 or 4 years is when like video essays became like really popular. And I think I want to make it so there's like not a lot of video essays on Orphan Black, at least in like the format that I want to see. There's literally like there's literally only 2 video essays that I could find, and one of them, the voice and the script is AI generated. Well, I know that the voice is definitely AI generated. The script I'm not too sure on, but I do suspect that it is AI generated. And because I was looking up Orphan Black videos to like watch, and I literally was like, yes, an Orphan Black video essay. And I saved it to my watch later playlist, and then I started watching it like probably a few days later after I started watching it, probably like a week later. And the voice was like throwing me a bit. I was like, is this AI? I watched like probably like 2-3 minutes of it, and I was like, yeah, the voice is AI. And then it got to like a bit in the video where it says, oh, this video will focus on the themes and the characters, and I was just like, yeah, I think the script is AI generated, because I don't remember what it exactly said, but like something about like the phrasing of like the breakdown of the video was like a bit weird, and I was just like, is the script AI generated? The thing is though, like I didn't watch enough of the video to see if the like editing was like AI generated or not. Was like AI, and like most of the pictures weren't AI generated. They were just like pictures of Google. So yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm not watching this. Because the thing is, welcome back from the ad, by the way. The thing is, what I don't understand about this like AI generated Orphan Black video essay is that it was only posted like probably less than a month ago. I can't remember when it was posted, but it was posted recently. First of all, why post a video on if you're gonna AI generate a video, why post it? Why make a video on a dead fandom? On a show where, you know, the OG series, that's been done for years. That season finally wrapped up years ago. Like, when did Orphan Black finish? When did Orphan Black finish? 2017. Orphan Black finished in 2017, almost 10 years ago. And, so like, and the sequel series, I think, by the time the sequel series, Orphan Black Echoes, that was definitely already cancelled by the time this video came out. So like, why do a video on the original series and AI generate it if you're doing it on a dead fandom, on a dead show? Like literally, the only fans that I know of Orphan Black are like me and one of my Twitter mutuals. That's it. And like, the thing is, I want to make an Orphan Black video because I love Orphan Black. I enjoy the show. And if you enjoy the show, why just quickly shove a prompt into a AI generator and make a script? Again, I'm not saying that the script is definitely AI because I didn't watch enough of the video to like definitely be like, oh yeah, the script is AI. But I watched like 2 or 3 minutes of this video and I was very suspicious. I knew that the voice was AI, but I was very suspicious to I was very suspicious of like the script. The script, I'm not sure if it was AI, but like it seemed like AI. Just like, I think it was just like, because it got to like, at first I wasn't suspicious of the script at all, but then it got to the point where they got down to like the breakdown of the video, and it was like, oh, we're gonna break down the themes, the characters. It was like, I can't remember what it exactly said, but it said something similar to that made me be like, and it was like said in like, it was phrased in a way that maybe like no one would have phrased it other than AI. And the thing is, I am not a big fan of AI at all. It just tends to, you know, steal stuff from creators. From what I've heard, I haven't really done too much research into it, but I've done like a decent amount of research to know that like generative AI steals stuff from like artists and shit. Like with AI voiceovers, for example, it takes like already existing voice lines and uses them for its own like purpose, and it doesn't even, to me, it doesn't sound good. And it takes like, with like AI images and stuff, it takes like already existing pieces of artwork. And the thing is, like, some people may be fine with like AI voices, like having their voices used for AI, but that's like up to them. But like most people aren't fine with their voices being used for AI, and like you being like, or like using that, having that artwork used for AI, because one, a lot of times AI artwork just does not look good, and second of all, you're taking the like control of someone else's voice and artwork out of their control. You're taking the control away from the original artist, like the original person who has that voice, which is like not okay. And like from what I've heard, it has like not great environmental impacts, though I'm not sure what these environmental impacts are, though I do know that it's like not that great for the environment. I do have a video essay on my video essays playlist that does a bit more like digging into why like generative AI is like not that great of a thing. But I'm just not the biggest fan of like AI. And also as well, from like personal experience, like a lot of times AI can be like extremely wrong. And the thing is, humans can be wrong as well, sure. But the thing is, usually like with a lot of like human research, we'll cite our sources, we'll give our sources, here are the sources, here's everything, you know, here's the stuff about it. At least with like my videos out, like that's a thing. That's a thing. Like I'll like, talk about which episodes I'm pulling from, or I'll put my like, resources that I used in the YouTube description. But the thing is, with a lot of AI models, it does not reference. It just like takes information and just like gives you it. The only AI that I've seen like reference is Google AI, and even then, it usually vastly misinterprets what like research is saying or like websites are saying, and even then it can also pull from like unverified sources, and then like at least like with us it's like with like people it's like we can pull from like sources that we know are verifiable, and if we're using like research, we know when to check for peer-reviewed research, But with AI, it doesn't really know how to do that, and so it could just pull. Like if you're asking AI, if you're asking like ChatGPT, hey, when did I just got a ghost ping. Okay, you could like ask AI like, hey, like you could say, oh, hey AI, who's the best president of the United States? And it could say, it could fucking say like Trump, and it'll be like, which is not right at all. But the thing is, AI could just pull from a bunch of like tweets, and then pull from a bunch of biased articles, and like sure we could do that as well, but like at least with humans it's like we know how to check for verifiable sources. AI doesn't know the fucking difference. Like, so yeah. Anyways, I basically want to make an Orphan Black video because I love Orphan Black. I love the series. It's one of my favorite TV shows, and I don't really care if it's like a dying fan. I don't care about the views. I just want to be like, hey, this is a show that I love. I want to share it with all of you. Okay, this brings me back to the AI generated thing again. If you're gonna AI generate a video or like AI generate stuff, that signals to me that like you're just being like lazy and wanna put out videos for the views pretty much. And you're not really like, you don't actually want to create stuff, you don't actually want to create, you just want to get the fame without actually putting any hard work into it. And that just like, I don't like when people like create stuff. I don't know how to actually articulate this into words. But like, it's like, I don't trust AI to create stuff, because it's like I'm separating myself. If I use an AI image generator, it's like I'm separating myself from the art of creating, which, even though creating stuff can be a pain, like I said, I literally just said like 10 minutes ago that I'm not like good at editing long form videos. At least like with editing, it's like, oh, even though it is a kind of a pain, I still generally do sometimes enjoy editing, and like sometimes I enjoy like laughing at myself, like when we like when looking back at stuff, when looking back at what I've recorded, and be like, oh, I said J instead of Cole, you know. I like laughing at my own human mistakes. But, like, it feels like I enjoy creating because I like sharing my own thoughts and stuff. I like sharing how I interpret stuff. I don't know, I don't want a machine to do the interpretation of my favorite like shows for me. I want to do that myself. You know, why are you doing, like, why is AI being used to take the fun stuff away, you know? So yeah, like, if you use AI to make like a video, to make like a full video on like a topic, then I don't care about, because that just signals to me, oh shit, that just signals to me that this is not your video, and that you didn't put any like care into the video. Like this is not your opinion, it's just the opinion of a computer program. Like, I don't want the opinion of code that can't really think for itself and takes the opinions of other people. You know, I want the opinions of people who can like do the interpretation themselves, not AI that, you know, steals other people's interpretations of media, you know. So yeah, my webcam has been a dick. So yeah, I feel like it's time to, I feel like it'll be time in a minute. You know, yeah, it's time to move over to this screen. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go.